It's your boy, Mark My Words, coming back at you. Another one, baby. Actually, we're still talking about the don'ts, right? The don'ts of life. A lot of times we'll come on and talk about things that men should do, things that we should do to get better, things that we should do to elevate. But we rarely talk about the don'ts, like things we need to stay away from. That can help elevate us as well, bro. Because when you let silly things go, things that are weighing you down, you start to rise. That's how it go. All right, so we're gonna jump into a couple of those things today. But if you like the video, if you like what's going on, if you like the content of the page, just like and subscribe. Right, like and subscribe. Also, at any point in this video, if you feel like some of the content's hitting you, you have comments, or you want to share something on a positive level, or something that you do to help yourself stay away from certain things that are weighing you down, please do that in the comments, bro. I appreciate you. And share the episode, share the video, whatever you want to call it. Share it to somebody who could use the information, because there are people that can use the information and that can help change their lives, bro. Just like some of these videos change your life. Always share the information with at least one person, bro. That's the least you could do. All right, now there are a lot of do's and don'ts in life and things that we have to stick to. Now in this particular video, I just want to talk to you about the do's and don'ts of your evening or night routine. Right, at night, we're talking after 7-8 o'clock, certain things that you should or should not do. But specifically today, I just want to talk to you about things that I do not do at night, bro. Things I do not do at night, and it has gotten me to a really good place. Okay, everything doesn't, poof and magically your life gets totally better in an instant, right? Because a lot of times that's what we want, the gratification that we make one change and everything changed overnight. That's not how it goes. But consistently, bro, consistently, you remove certain things that you got used to doing, certain bad habits, and bro, you start to see your life turn around. You look up in 3 months and you're like, dang, I took that one thing out, and now I just feel a whole lot better. And a lot of times, bro, that's all we're looking for, is just to feel better. Because what's wrong with that? What's wrong with just feeling better? If you didn't do anything else this year but feel better than you did last year, that's a win. That's a huge win, actually, right? So there are things that I don't do at night. I'm just gonna hit you with a couple of them today. Now, number one, bro, I don't go to bed with clutter. Okay, clutter. So that means if there's clothes to be put away, right? If I need to take the trash out, if I need to do some dishes, if I need to clean up my living room, if I need to pack my gym bag, if I need to set my clothes out, I try to get all those things done at night, bro, because when you go to bed with a clear mind, as clear as it can be, right? When your mind is as clear as it can be, you're going to sleep better, sir. You're going to go to sleep faster. You ever been laying there and your mind's racing, you're stressed out about something, your cortisol levels are up. When you do things to bring them down, like decluttering, you go to bed in a better state, bro, and you go to sleep quicker, okay? That's a known fact. So anytime you have clutter, anytime you're in your room and you see a bunch of things stacked up in the corner of the room, you see dirty laundry in the laundry basket, you see trash overflowing, you see that you haven't gotten your bathroom together, bro, in your mind, yeah, you could still go to bed. It's not going to kill you to go to bed, but bro, you're going to feel 10 times better going to bed when everything's done, when everything's clean. You ever get done doing yard work, bro, and you have this, and you look over your yard and you're like, dang, my yard looks nice. Bro, you've cut your grass 1 million times. You clipped your hedges 1 million times, bro. You've pulled weeds 1 million times. But every time you do it, you feel good. It's because you cleaned up. It's because you decluttered. It's because you got some things off of your mind, right? And you're looking over your space, your area, and it looks clean, bro. And that does something for you. So I know for myself, it's hard to go to bed with a clear conscience if I know there are things that need to be done. Do I wait until I'm 5 minutes before I go to bed? Absolutely not. So I'm doing things all day or all evening to make sure that when it's time for me to go to bed, I'm going to bed looking at the kitchen. The kitchen's clean, bathrooms are clean, trash is taken out, clothes are put away. That's normally the main things I look for. And without that clutter, it allows me to go to bed with a clear mind. Now, there might be things that I got going on the next day, but I'm not carrying these little tiny weights with me as I try to lay myself down, because honestly, bro, that's what we're doing. We're going to sleep to get rest for the next day of production. So you got to make sure your area is clean, bro, wherever you live, that you and your partner, or if you're by yourself, that you clean up your area, bro, before you go to bed. It makes you sleep so much better, right? And we need our rest, because we already know, we've been researching that better sleep turns into better energy turns into a more productive person. A more productive person, you already know how that go, bro. Your whole life ends up better. So we got to pay attention to that. Now, number 2, one of the things I don't do at night, bro, I don't engage in negativity at night. I do not engage in negativity at night. There are certain people I'm not talking to at night. That don't mean I don't love them. That don't mean I don't want to know what's going on with them. But if you know every time you talk to somebody, bro, it's some story about them getting into a fight. It's a story about their child's, that co-parent that is always going through something with them. It's some story about what's going on at work. Come on, bro, you know what it is. Every time you talk to them, it's the same thing. And, bro, that's okay, because we've all been through stuff. Let's not act like we haven't all been through things. But if you know that every time you talk to them, the conversation takes a turn in that direction, don't wait until 8, 9 o'clock at night to talk to them. So I don't do that. I don't engage in the negativity, bro. If it's an email that I didn't get to today, guess what, bro? Whether I answer that email tonight at 9 or tomorrow at 7 a.m., it's not going to make a difference. Most likely, that person has also mailed it in for the evening. They're not even going to answer you. But if that has something to do with negativity, you answering that email, bro, is going to have negative thoughts swirling around in your head. You talking to that person, now you've taken on their negativity, whatever's going on in their life. You watching a negative show, it's going to put negative thoughts in your mind, bro. That's just how it goes. So I don't engage in negativity at night, bro. I can watch sports, I'll watch comedy, I'll listen to comedy, or some type of self-improvement. So a lot of times, because I self-improve all day, every day, I'm like burnt out, by the time I get to 6 or 7. So, bro, I'm not having conversations with people, because normally that's what makes your night negative, is the conversations, the text messages. There's certain text groups that it's always some negative stuff going on, bro. If you want to keep in touch with them people during the day, that's cool. I really don't recommend that, but I know how it go. It's so much better. You can handle it so much better during the day. Your body can handle stress a lot better during the day while you're moving around and you're busy. It just is what it is, bro. Think about this. If you're super tired at night, think about if somebody called you at 10 o'clock at night to go take a 2-mile run. What would you say to them? You would say, bro, I'm tired. I'm tired. My body can't handle that stress at this time of night. I had a busy day. Well, bro, it's the same thing with your brain. Your brain is not designed to handle a ton of stress late at night. It's on the way down. That's why it releases the adenosine, bro, and you start getting tired, because it's time to wind down, all right? So not engaging in negativity is huge for me. I actually look forward to my evenings because of it. Whatever I don't get done by 5:30, bro, it got to wait till tomorrow. You know what I mean? Them conversations, they got to wait till tomorrow. The emails, they got to wait till tomorrow. Text messages, they got to wait till tomorrow. It is what it is, all right? Now, thirdly, one of the things that I pride myself on that I don't get into unless I have to is I don't go out past a certain time, bro. I don't go out past a certain time. Let me tell you something. If you could look back on your 20s and see all those times that you regretted being out, all those times that you got pulled over, all the times that you spent money you shouldn't have, that you hooked up with people you shouldn't have. Bro, what time of day was it? Bro, most of the time it's between 9 and 2. 9 and 2. 9 and 2. You already know how it go down. So really, I started to assess, man, if I'm not out between 9 and 2, how would I get into the stuff that I used to get into? Those people are normally only available between 9 and 2. So think about this. Now, you got to understand, it's a lot easier the older you get when you have children, because you have a reason to be in the house. So I understand if you're listening to this, bro, you're 25 years old. It's tough because there's a lot going on between 9 and 2. I'm just telling you that the more you reduce that, the more you reduce the 9 to 2 activity, bro, you're going to see your life is a lot better. Because normally when people are out from 9 to 2, they're engaging in some type of vice. Either they're drinking, smoking, popping pills, they're doing all three. That normally those people carry some different energy with them. You know how it go. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to pop off. Normally you gotta carry the pistol with you. It's a lot of things that can happen during that time of day. So one of the things I try not to do, hey, listen, unless this is the only time that I can go see somebody, if this is the only time I can go visit an establishment, I'll be out from 9 to 2. But bro, out of 365 days of the year, 355 of them, I don't come out past 9 o'clock, bro. For what? Listen, I got homies that, yeah, we used to link up at the bar, go to the sports bar, watch the game and all that. Nothing's wrong with that, bro. Nothing's wrong with that. But guess what we gonna do? We finna hook up at 6. We gonna watch the early game. I ain't got the late game to do with y'all. And if they truly your friends, bro, they gonna make accommodations because they know you done changed your schedule. But bro, not being out late at night, you're avoiding so much. You're avoiding so much. The negativity, the chance to hook up with somebody you have no business, the chance to engage in alcohol, whatever other vice you have. You know how I go, bro. Some of y'all only drink between the hours of 9 and 2. So what would happen if you stayed in the house during those hours? Then obviously, when you're in the house earlier, you go to bed earlier. I started going to bed earlier. I'm in the bed a lot of times by 9:30. I'm up to go to the gym at 5:30. Imagine that. Imagine what would happen if you had a year where you were in the house between 9 and 2 instead of out between 9 and 2, and now you're getting up going to the gym. And if you anything like me, bro, we used to be out till 4 or 5 in the morning. 4 or 5 in the morning, bro. What were we getting accomplished? We had a good time. But I kind of feel like we could have had that type of time before 9. I mean, it is what it is. So listen to me. If you make a boundary or a rule to be in the house by a certain time, right? And you just say, I'm not going to be outside past a certain time from now on because, you know, it's just not serving me well. You avoid negativity at night, the emails, the text messages, the phone calls, responding to things on social media, right? Commenting on certain posts on social media. And you make sure that you declutter at night. That every night you're going to bed with a clear mind. That your space is clean. Bro, you're going to see that your nights start to be so refreshing and calming. And you're going to start waking up with a brand new outlook, super refreshed, a lot of energy, high testosterone. Bro, you're going to be ready to go. You can't have a good night's sleep if you ain't have a good night. You can't have a good night if you had a bunch of negativity swirling around that you getting into every night. It doesn't work like that. And then it's hard to have a good next day if you haven't had a good night's sleep. That's just how I go, bro. All right? Now, if you are the guy who feels as though I'm going through this, I've been going through this for a really, really long time. I don't know how to get started into, structuring my evening, get my evenings together so that I can live this type of life because I really want to do this. I've been trying to do it for maybe a year now and it hasn't been working on my own. You need some one-on-one attention, go down in the description, bro. Book a call. We'll get on the Zoom, talk about what's going on with you, see if we can come up with a plan. We may have to establish a relationship. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But everybody needs a plan. We all need a plan. A lot of us guys have plans because we failed so many times. So we know what didn't work, and it was pretty easy to come up with a plan that would work because we've exhausted all options with all the failures we had, myself included, all right? So just wanted to come to you, bring you guys something that helps me have really, really good evenings consistently. And then I have good evenings, I then have good night sleeps, and then I get up in the morning and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to attack the day. We got to do better, bro. We got to do better. That's the only point for you coming on this on this platform is for us to do better. Now, if you feel like you have some things you do at night that keeps your ritual good, that keeps your habits intact, put it down in the comments, bro. Because listen, your comment might get seen by thousands of dudes. And these comments might get seen for years, bro. Sometimes you'll watch videos, they're 2-3 years old. So your comment, a basic comment on one thing that you cut out of your evenings, that might touch thousands of lives at some point, bro. So make sure you comment. Let us know what you've been doing in your evening to make sure your evenings are calm and cool and that you get a good night's sleep for the next day. All right, it's very important. So if you need one-on-one attention, make sure you book a call, go down in the description, hit the link. If not, I appreciate y'all for tuning in always, man. Listen to me. I only talk to you guys about these things because I don't want you to go through what I went through. And if I'm doing better with something, why wouldn't I share the information? That's all we're trying to do, babies, get better. Every single day, get better. That's it. And it's small things. That's all it takes, all right? So once again, I'll be back at y'all on the flip side. It is your guy, mark my words.